Hey guys, welcome to Cheap Comic Collector. This is episode number 172, and today we're trading with Josh, and he sent me this box of books right here. I think there's a bunch. I forget how many. There's a bunch. That's good. That's good. And but first off, we're going to show what he requested before we get to those that he sent me. So yeah, all right. So I'm just checking the list because I had a printed list and then he added to it when he found more comics he wanted to send me. So these are the ones that he sent, that I'm sending him, and then we'll go over the ones that he sent me. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 547. And this is number 546. Number 514. And I like that cover. That's a neat cover. And 512. 509. 503. And number 43, Legacy 484. Number 3. Number 4.
Meditate upon the force. I must.
Number 5. Number 6. Number 8. And we have a Avengers West Coast, number 102. It says terminated, so that's probably the last issue.
Answer, I will. Yes or no.
We got Uncanny X-Men 481.
Yes, my catalog. A question you may ask.
Secret Defenders number 12 with the
Impossible.
prismatic highlights. And it feels like there's a... No, I guess there's not. It felt like there was like a gatefold cover there, but there isn't one. So, Action Comics Annual number 2.
Yeah.
George Perez. Alpha Flight 53. Aquaman number 6. From... This one is from 1992. So there's been so many different Aquaman volumes that who knows anymore. Avengers number 500. And Avengers number 4, Legacy 694, variant Miss Captain Marvel variant edition, or Carol Danvers variant edition. And here we have Avengers number 6, Return of the Fantastic Four variant edition. And Avengers the Initiative number 5. Batman Catwoman number 1. Number 2. Number 5.
The dark side. Yes.
Number 6.
A disturbance in the
Number
force.
7.
I see.
This is number 8, I think. It's hard to read it. Yep. Got black on black printing there. And then we jump over to Captain Marvel number 20. Legacy 55, which is kind of weird to have a legacy that's only that low, but whatever. Dark Knight Returns, The Golden Child.
May the force be with you.
Dark Knight's Batman Who Laughs, number 1. And Doctor Strange, number 71, from back in the 80s sometime. Number 74 with Beyonder.
Always
Number 81. Number 55. Marvel 2-in-1 31. Marvel 2-in-1 38 with Daredevil. Night Force number 8. Omega Men 20. Sword of the Atom number 1.
Question do you have?
Uncanny X-Men Annual number 17.
So certain are you?
This is X Factor 84.
Strong in the force.
It is open, but it does still have the card in there.
Reach out.
This is X Factor 94. X-Force 14.
Reach out. Strong in the force are you?
And X-Force 16. Same deal. It's open. Polybag's open, but it does still have the cards. So those are all the books that I have to send to him. Where's that? Put it right down here for now.
But also with your mind.
And now we get to see what I got. Yay! All right. Let's see what's in here. We got what we got.
Strong in the force are you? Against me. Test your strength. Reach out.
Are you done? All right. There we go. 68 Jungle Gym Guts and Glories one shot by Image.
Very good.
I'd seen pictures of this series, but I had never had the opportunity to open it up and look. It looks pretty violent. I see a zombie bad guy getting machine gun with blood spurting out of him all over the place, but which is weird because if he's a zombie, I don't think he would have blood, but maybe. I don't know. 100 Bullets by Vertigo, number 17. I think there was like 100 issues of this, but it's another one of those series that I have never seen. It's Vertigo series, so I back when I was collecting, I kind of steered away from the more mature stuff because I'm a fan of more traditional stuff, but that doesn't mean I won't like it. That doesn't mean I won't read it. This one is number 71. It actually looks pretty good. The art is really nice in there. There's number 72. Number 73. So nice little run of issues there. Thank you very much for the trade, Josh. I really appreciate it. Anarchy Atop the Haunted Tank, number 7. So that's cool. I'm not familiar with. It's funny because I'm not familiar with Anarchy, but I do know the Haunted Tanks. So it's just kind of funny. Old guy comic stuff, I guess. Here's the Authority 0 issue. Azrael. That's Dark Knight, number 2. So apparently there was a third Azrael series at some point because I don't remember that title before. Here's one called Bad Reception from Aftershock. This is number 1. Oh my, that's his. All right. Okay. So remember back in the day when John Byrne got a lot of flack for that Alpha Flight when he did nothing but white panels for like 3 or 4 pages and word balloons? Get a load of this. So you got this, and it goes to this, and that goes to this, which goes to this. And eventually there's some art. I don't know. I wonder if the artists get paid the same page rate for stuff like that. or what, but um, honestly, if I was looking at books on the newsstand, this is not one that I would pick. Just opening it up and seeing that, it would be like, okay, not for me. But let's see. Let me see
Meditate upon the forest.
the writer. Okay, yeah, it's the same guy that does the writing and the art. So kind of thought that might be the case when I saw how it was done, but still kind of funny. From Dark Horse, we have the Bakers Meet Jingle Bell, a one shot. So humor book. So that's cool. The art is kind of reminiscent of like a Mad Magazine style, sort of. Not quite, but that kind of a style. Yeah. Here's Brain Boy #1 from Dark Horse Comics.
Yes, my Padawan.
When I was going through these and putting them in the lists, I found out that Brain Boy actually started as a Dell series. So I think this is like a modern update of that. Oh, the art in here is pretty good. Nothing. Yeah. It's funny because it's done in a style that I don't normally like, but I like the panel layouts, and it's done very well. There's more.
More.
That's weird. I said more, and he said more.
Exciting.
The
Cannot create not these things.
what I want to say, the Jedi Yoda's distracting me. I don't normally like this kind of a style of art, but this is done very well to the point where the other art just seems lazy to me, right? It's kind of cartoony, kind of just I don't know, not quite right for I don't feel that art style is normally very well done. But the art in this is fantastic, and a lot of this has to do with the colorist. But this is done in a style that I don't normally like, but it is done so well that I don't mind the style, if that makes sense. It's done. Pencils are by R.B. Silva. Inks are by Rob Lean. Colors are by Ego, and I got to say the colors add a lot to this because of the shading on the faces and so on and so forth. It adds a lot to this book. So yeah, I'm that looks pretty good. So we got next up from Action Lab Comics. We have Ghoul Scouts: Night of the Unliving Dead. I like the title. Ghoul Scouts is cool. Obviously a play on Girl Scouts. Looks like they are being attacked in the woods by zombies or ghosts or something. Yeah, looks like fun. There's some bonus feature character design sketches and stuff in the back. That looks pretty neat. Next up, we have Gorilla Man #1 from Marvel, #1 of 3. Gorilla Man's just hanging out with a flock of chicks there. And I don't call women chicks. It's just that when they're portrayed like that, it's like, yeah, it's kind of what you call them. Grendel from Comico #14. Very cool. And here we have Helmet of Fate, Black Alice. Don't know what that's about. I think there was a series of like one shots.
My ally is the forest.
But it says first issue. It doesn't say one shot. So I'm not sure if it's a mini series or if there went more than one issue or not. Here we have Hunger, number 3, from the aftermath of Age of Ultron. Got, I guess we can assume that's probably Galactus's hand there. And we have a Lady Death, a reprint of Lady Death number 1 that they did for Chaos Comics. And something called Lady Killer, number 4. And Lazarus, number 4.
Yes, my Padawan. A question, may I?
Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. So nice little run there too. That's good. Number 8. This one's in a bag. This one's number 9. Number 10.
Much to learn you still have.
And those are from Image. I don't really know anything about that series either. I don't know much about the independent series, and I'm finding out there's a lot of actually mainstream series that I've never heard of. So this is Legion number 25 from obviously a later series. I am a Legion fan, so but mostly of the team as it was back in the 80s. I didn't really care for any of the retro stuff that I've seen. Here we have Lego Ninjago Garmadon? Lego Ninjago Garmadon. Yoda thought that was funny. Maybe that's his native language. I don't know. All the figures are drawn as Lego figures. That's I hope it's a good story, because that's art that would take some getting used to. And the Asian figures are very borderline racist looking. Lethargic Lad Adventures number 2. Mystery Quarterly. This is number 3. This is badly wrinkled for something along here, and also on the back, but not on the pages inside. So that's fine. That's fine. I just pointing it out. It's kind of weird. I don't quite understand what would make it wrinkle that bad along the spine, unless it was just kind of manufactured that way in the first place. Looks like there's a Butcher text story in here. Complete mystery thriller by Max Allan Collins and Terry Beattie, plus Midnight and the Butcher by Mark Ballin. So the Butcher story is a text story. Midnight is... That's like the old... I think that's like the old character from Quality that was like a Spirit ripoff at the time. Kind of had the same, he had the trench coat and the hat and mask, and looked basically just like the Spirit. Namor, the First Mutant. This is number 8. I don't remember this series of Namor either, so apparently there's a series of him that I've yet to discover. Ninja Elite number 1. In a previous episode quite a while ago, I mispronounced Elite as Elite because I don't know, I was just going through reading titles and that's how it came out. I know it's pronounced Elite, but Aaron pointed out to me that I was wrong, and he's right. I was. I have no idea why I said that. It's just it's not a word you normally see written down, and my only excuse is I don't think I've I've ever really read it before. I've heard it, but I don't think I've ever read it before. So anyway, it is elite. So
Extend your hand.
stay in school, kids. Yeah.
And pull the force.
This one is black and white. This is from the old. This is from the Adventures. Same publisher, the Adventures, and that was the name of the company, was Adventures Comics or whatever. And so this is all black and white. Beautiful, beautiful art. Really nicely done. So that looks like fun. There's a nice pin up there in the back too. So, very cool, very cool. And then from Dynamite, not to be outdone, they've got the Ninjets. Sounds like a new girl group, right? And this one's in color. It's got nice art. Should be fun. Here's something called Non-Player from Image. This is #1, third printing. And it looks like it's some kind of fantasy epic. It's got looks like it's about gaming, which would explain the non-player title somewhat. Next we got out of the Mobius Airtight Garage from Epic, we have Onyx Overload. This is number 4 of 4. And then this is probably the one in here that I saw that I thought was the most interesting to me personally, was Oz Squad. This is #1 from Brave New Words. And it is black and white. But the art is very, very, very well done. And I forget if this guy's name is I think it's TikTok from the Oz Stories. He looks a little bit creepy in here. Let me find the panel that stood out to me. There it is. Very, very, looks like very interesting stuff. And yeah, I think I like that. So here we have from the creator of Jessica Jones, Pearl, #3 from Bendis. There's the cover. Don't know anything about that one either. A lot of independent books in here that I haven't seen before, so it'll be fun exploring new worlds. We got Scurvy Dogs, #1. Kind of like that title. Scurvy Dogs. And they're in black and white. So we got black and white Scurvy Dogs. There, you Scurvy Dogs. That's still up there from Halloween. And now, yeah, this is Thanksgiving night that I'm filming this. So here we have Strange #1 from Marvel. This looks like a relatively recent one. This is 2004. Nice thick cardboard cover on this one. Always fun to get #1s. That's a good place to start. Strange Academy Finals #1. So this must be the graduating class of Strange Academy or something. I haven't really read this series, but every time I open up an issue and look at it, it looks like it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of characters that I don't know that look interesting. So, and here we have Ted McKeever's Metropole #1 from Epic. So that's 3 #1s in a row. That's cool. Yeah. Yoda thinks so too. Vengeance of Vampirella. This is #25. Kind of stealing Spider-Man's pose there, but okay. And then we have,
Much
yeah,
better. You still have.
yeah, I don't know how to say this one, Yoda. Vimanorama? Vimanorama.
More.
Grant Morrison, Vimanorama. This is
Many of
number
the
one.
truths we cling to
So another number one.
depend on our
Very
point of
awesome.
view.
Vortox, number one. From, I don't know this publisher. This is Hall of Heroes published this in 1993. And the entire issue is in black and white, but it's on like slick cover paper. The whole issue is like slick cover paper, even though it's black and white. So that's different.
Meditate upon the forest.
Here we have X-Men Brood number 2 of 2. This seems familiar. X-Men versus the Brood number 2. And it's got a wraparound cover. We'll show that. And I think I actually have this one, so it's going to end up in the trading pile, I think. X-Men Fairy Tales number 1 of 4. That looks fun. I'm not. I don't know. I'm. It could be fun. It depends on what they do with it. I'm kind of over the whole alternate versions of the characters concept. It's just it's getting to the point where like it's the event, same as the event comics. It's just been so overdone that it's kind of crazy. Bonus stuff. It says bonus. Get a bonus. What do we get? Oh, got some stickers. Cool. These are neat. Got that one. Got a little Colossus, I think. And this one's probably Luke Cage. And some turtles. So awesome stickers. Thank you, Josh. And what else we got in here? We got Marvel Previews number 17 from 2023. So this year, Marvel Previews for this year. Cool. And one more thing is
Reach out you can with your hand and your feelings. Reach out.
I don't know what this is. Remind magazine. Okay, it's got articles about just kind of old things. It's got a article about looks like giveaways items from TV shows, and then there's an article about actors and even the Flintstones promoting cigarettes. I remember seeing the Flintstones doing a cigarette commercial. That was kind of weird. I think you can find it probably on YouTube. Is probably where I saw it. I saw that a few years ago. It just felt really so out of place. And then it's got some lists of like things that were popular back in the 60s and 50s. And it's a fun little magazine. You got 80s, 90s. TV schedule from something. Oh, it's listing what's on Turner Classic Movies. So maybe this is from them. Maybe this might be. I'm not sure who publishes this. There's a couple ads for the Bradford Exchange in here that does a lot of pop culture collectibles. They do a lot of Disney stuff, Harry Potter, Star Wars, stuff like that. And the back has a ad for Family Entertainment Television, which is one of the few channels that I actually watch. I'm just trying to figure out who actually publishes this. It's published monthly by NTVB Media. That doesn't tell me anything. So yeah, I don't know if this is associated with anything else or if it's just a magazine. But very cool. Thank you, Josh. I will definitely take a longer look at that. I don't want to put them in there. I'm going to need the box to send you your comics. And let's see. I showed you the comics I'm sending. These are the comics I got. So those are going to go over here. And that's it. That's it. We're going to send those off to Josh as soon as we can. And thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you want to get in on the trading, there should be a link in the description. You just go to my blog site that I've set up to enable the trading. There's a list of all the comics I have and all the comics that I have doubles of. So you look at the doubles, you see which ones you want. You let me know, and then you send me stuff that I do not have. And if you do, accidentally send me something that you have, because it can be confusing looking up some of these comics. That a lot of times the cover titles have different titles than the insides, and it can be hard to determine sometimes what somebody has and doesn't have. But anyway, you send me your books. I send you the books back to you that you've requested, and that's it. It's just a way to get rid of my doubles. You can either, if you have doubles, you can send me those, or you can just go find something cheap to send me, as long as it's something I don't already have. Is all that I ask, is that you take a look and you try to find stuff that I don't have. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we're actually doing another episode just like this one. We're trading with another subscriber, and just let me know, and if you want to trade, and we'll make sure that happens. So thank you once again for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm just saying the same thing over and over again because I'm tired.